My name is Emma, and I never thought my own home would start feeling like the most dangerous place in my life. Everything started changing the moment my parents separated. Before that, our life wasn't perfect, but it felt safe. My dad worked long hours, but every night he still came home and asked me about school. My mom used to laugh a lot back then. Our house had warmth. But slowly the arguments began. At first they were quiet, small disagreements in the kitchen, but over time, those arguments turned into loud fights that echoed through the entire house. I remember sitting in my room one night, hugging my pillow, listening to them shout at each other through the walls, and then one morning my dad packed a bag and left. That was the day my life truly changed. The house suddenly felt empty. My mom tried to stay strong, but I could see the stress in her eyes. Bill's work and everything else started weighing on her. Months later, she told me she met someone new. His name was Daniel. She said he was kind and that he wanted to help us. But the moment I met him, something felt wrong. I couldn't explain it, but my instincts were telling me something about him wasn't right. At first, he acted nice too. Nice. He smiled a lot, brought gifts, and tried to act perfect. But slowly, things started changing again. He started coming to our house more often, and one day, he didn't leave. My mom told me he was going to stay with us that night. I felt like a stranger in my own home, but what my mom didn't know was something important. I was still secretly talking to my dad late at night when everyone was asleep. I would call him. At first, I told him everything was fine, but slowly I started telling him about Daniel, and when I said his name, my dad suddenly went quiet. He asked me one strange question: does he ever ask about me? That question gave me chills because yes, Daniel did ask about my dad a lot. After that, I started paying attention to everything. Daniel was always looking around the house like he was searching for something. One night, I woke up and went to the kitchen for water, and I saw him standing in the living room holding an old photo of my parents when he noticed me. He quickly put it down and smiled, but that smile didn't feel normal that night. I called my dad again, and this time he sounded really worried. He told me something that made my heart start racing. He said he knew about Daniel, and according to him, Daniel had a past that my mom didn't know about. After hearing that, I couldn't stop thinking something was definitely wrong. So I started watching him more carefully, and one evening I discovered something that changed everything. I saw Daniel outside the house talking on the phone. He didn't see me, and what he said made my blood run cold. He said, yeah, she still doesn't know anything in that moment. I realized my mom trusted him completely, but I didn't. And deep inside, I knew a huge secret was about to come out. And when it did, it would change our family forever.